Hello everybody and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies. So in the last episode we got the tall nut, which is the upgraded walnut. And let's see, Zombonis, jumper zombie. Ooh, we've got a wide range here. Gonna need okay, well, first of all get my essentials. I'm gonna have to forego the torchwoods. I'd love to have them, but these tall nuts will be useful. Squash, cherry bomb. Do I really need these? Well, I suppose the cherry bomb will fill their void, and you know, screw it. Torchwoods. Let's do this. Because if you've got the tall nuts, might as well do the torchwood setup because, well, tall nuts and or walnuts are a huge part of the torchwood setup. And if you've got tall nuts, then you're pretty much set for defense. Because if somebody comes out and tries to attack you, then you've got your tall nuts. And if they take that tall nut down, then you can just replace it relatively easily. Okay, put down a pea shooter, defend against that zombie. Wait for more sun. There we go. Okay. Establishing our sunflowers. They're just so happy all the time. There's never a sad day when you're a sunflower. The world's so bright and shiny. So fresh, new, and fragrant when you're a sunflower. Sunflowers are so good. Just look at the sparkliness of that pool. It's just so pleasant being a sunflower. Until somebody kills you and eats you for your seeds. Yeah, that's the downside of being a sunflower. Also, you're a flower, so you don't really have sentient thought. So, yeah. Also, the prettiest parts of you are basically your sex organs, so pretty much everybody's going around sniffing your junk when you're a sunflower. So, I guess being a sunflower is not all it's choked up to be. Did I ruin sunflowers for everybody yet? I sure hope so. Because that was my goal, to ruin sunflowers. Alright, I better start putting up these tall nuts, because if I don't now, because they take a long time to recharge. So I need to start on them, or else I won't, like, have enough time to... I need more sun. I won't have enough time for them. Just like my son. Oh boy. His name is Charles, by the way. Although I call him Charlie, because he's still young. Like, okay, the thing about the name Charles, it can have so many different nicknames. I mean, you've got Charles straight up. You've got Charlie. You've got Chucky. You've got Chuck. You've got Chaz. There's just so many different. And it's also a great reference to a whole bunch of nerd lore. I mean, you've got Chuck Norris. You've got Chucky from the Rugrats. You've got Chucky, the creepy doll from that movie. You've got Charles Xavier. Just so many. I'll put this here so this one can take care of that. I should probably start putting out some torchwoods. Because I've got all of my, these guys set up. My pea shooters. But yeah. Charles, it's a great name. If I ever actually have a real son, I will name him Charles, because that is my favorite name. And I don't know if I have a girl. Anna Rose. That's a very good name. Anna Rose. It's very pretty. Either that or Josephine, because knowing me as a parent, I'd probably raise her like a boy, and I could just call her Joe. J-O. Joe. That's a good name. So if she turns out to be masculine and act like a boy, then she can go as Joe. If not, Josephine is still a very pretty feminine name. So you can't lose. It's really just a good name. But then again, Anna Rose is a very pretty, very nice name. Maybe I'll just have 3 kids. Charles, Anna Rose, and Joe. That's my plan that I'm coming up with here during an episode of Plants vs. Zombies. It needs more pea shooters. And more torch wood. There we go. But yeah, as you can see, it's a very good setup. Nothing is getting past this defense. Except that guy. I don't have Tangle Kelp, so I guess I just have to use Squash. Bah! Dang it. Well, I put this here now, at least. I think this plant should be able to get at him. Gonna have to waste it. It's worth it! Because the sun's not really the issue now. It's the issue of recharging. Because that becomes a huge player in these. Needing to recharge. Okay, gonna need more lily pads. Oh boy. He ate through the tall nut and it's not finished yet. Okay, well I'll put this here. The tall nut appears to be finished. Nearly. Okay, there we go. Now it's finished. Now we're good to go. Just need to place down another one of these. Okay, there's some sun. I need a little bit more, and I can put a torchwood down. Awesome! Now I can begin work on my 3rd row of pea shooters. Because that's 2 more peas of damage per row for each one of them. So, yeah. This is a very effective torchwood setup. Because you only really need 1 whole column of torchwoods and you're covered on every row. Now, this is also kind of, well, not expected, but suggested to use repeaters or 3-peaters on these because, well, that's more bang for your buck, more peas per row. I mean, I would have repeaters on here. I think I bought repeaters, didn't I? I would have them, but they're, like, I needed all these slots. My bomb plants. Alright, just 1 more, and then we can just sit back and watch the show. Yeah, good times. Kind of wish I had some spikeweed to put here, but I guess I don't really need it. Huh. I'm done. My setup is completely finished. I don't even need to be collecting the sun. I mean, I've got enough to get me out of any jam. I mean, if one of these guys goes down, I can just replace them. I can use a bomb plant. Ooh, that's 1,000. Nice. Got a nice gem there. Look kind of like a sapphire. Oh, an interesting idea I had, because at one point, like, I was watching a blind run of a Pokemon game, and I'm just like, I could do that. So, how would you guys like it if I did a faux blind run of a Pokemon game? I'm thinking maybe Emerald or Ruby. That would be where I pretend... Oh, I do have Spikeweed. Why did I notice I had Spikeweed? Huh. That's where I pretend like I don't know anything about the game, and I just make judgments based off of my intuition and things I previously learned, without using any of my pre-existing knowledge of the Pokemon universe. It would be kind of difficult. Some things might bleed through and give me a slight technical advantage over a true blue playthrough. Rhymes. Wait. I forgot sometimes they pop up right when you don't need them. Pop up past your lines of defenses and then you don't notice. Okay, there we go. At least everything's replaced now. And I think this is the last wave, so once these guys are defeated, I'll just replace that. And I'll just have to wait for this next one. Oh, hey, we're on the 9th level. So, you know what? Hello, we heard you were having a pool party. We think that is fun. We'll be right over. Sincerely, the zombies. You know, these things are usually generally short, so I think I'll just continue on and do that in this episode. Thrasho's backyard. Alright. So let's do this. But yeah, I think that would be very fun, because I do like to do Pokemon playthroughs, and I haven't really had an excuse to do them, because since I've done all of the main games. There we go. Coverage on all 6 rows now. I've done all of the main games, and ooh, yeah, there we go. And I can't exactly, like, I don't want to go back and do another one of the same generation, and I can't exactly record DS, so I can't do generations 4 or 5. So I'm in a little bit of a pickle as far as that's concerned. But this guy's getting through. Oh, he probably won't get through much longer. Put that there. Gonna need more tall nuts for these. Come on, take them out. There we go. Okay, good. More 3-peaters. Squash. That'll be good for an emergency like I just had there, but it doesn't matter. Gonna need... They want me to have a tall nut and torchwood set up, then that's just fine with me. Awesome. Full coverage on defense. Now I just need more torchwoods. A few more 3-peaters would be nice. Yeah. And then I should be perfectly fine. Lily pad, always good to have one of those in stock. Torchwood, put that right here. Put these here just for when the torchwood show up. That'll be useful. But yeah, I think it would be fun. I would enjoy doing it because, like, I don't know. I still want to continue that thing with the sidebars where it just shows the Pokemon's face. That's really fun to me. I don't know why I like that so much, but I do. I have to really shout out to Zodiac for giving me that idea in the first place, because that was a stroke of brilliance that I would have never thought of. I didn't think I would be able to do it, but, well, I think after some consultation with Kaito Yahiko, my Photoshop guru, and a little ingenuity on my part, I was able to do it. And let's put some lily pads down, because I really need to get more torchwoods. I need them to roll in. Come on in! Alright, one more and then I'll have full coverage, and then I can just sit back and relax. There we go, put that there. Another one. Okay, I'm running out of room for these things because I don't want to put them on any other rows because, well, so I wouldn't have even coverage. Because here I've got even coverage. Even coverage from the backyard of Thrasho. There was an invasion of zombies, and he's currently fighting them off with plants that shoot peas. Yes, I'm serious. The concept of this game just seems so silly, but that's why it's so fun. I feel like I'm repeating myself. Repeaters. Funny, because that's the one of the plant names. I don't need any of these plants. Give me one more torchwood. Torchwood? No. One of these down. That to blow up that. Oh, squashes are also very good for blowing up these zombonis. Very effective. Just pow. Destroy a zomboni in one shot, just like pretty much anything else. This help more. Oh yeah, you need to buy an upgrade to plant a walnut where one damaged walnut already is. I didn't want to do that. Dang it. Misclick. Alright, put that back down there. You, I guess you can just put you here. I don't know. Yes! Torchwood! Ooh, gold coin, yes. Okay, more gold coins. Money, 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 money. Ha ha ha. I feel like Eddie from Ed and Eddie. I recently watched all of the Ed and Eddie episodes, including, well, I think I missed a few specials, but I watched the movie as well, Ed and Eddie's Big Picture Show. Phenomenal movie. Just, it's so good. Although, it was kind of annoying when they teased us by showing us Double D. Well, there's a scene in the movie where Double D loses his hat, but you don't actually see what's under his hat, which is something the Ed and Eddie community has wanted to know for, like, years. Pretty much ever since Double D's conception. Well, ever since the beginning of the show. Ever since we learned that wasn't his actual hair, but it was a hat, we have wanted to know. And they end the series on a movie, and that would have been the perfect time to show us, but nope. They decided to still leave it a mystery. I don't know. That movie kind of has a feeling of vagueness because they don't seem to tell you anything in the movie. So, I can't plant on this road. Dang it. They don't tell you anything in the movie. Like, yeah, boy. Like, the Eds did some kind of monstrously terrible scam that hurt everybody pretty badly. But they don't tell you what it was, what happened. And, I don't know, I think that vagueness, it's good, but you have to, at some point, tell us what happened. Things have to be slowly revealed until we have all the information, but they just leave it up to our mind, which is okay, but by doing that with too many things, it gets kind of annoying. Alright, so that's it. In the next episode, we will move on to our next series of levels. We passed the special level at the 10 point, and let's see. The first one was just a straight up garden. Second one was a garden at night. Third one was the pool. I wonder what the fourth one will be. Find the next episode. This is me, Thresho2, saying be cool, save often, and don't do anything I wouldn't.